I really need to talk about this show ahead of the Emmys because it is one of the good new ones and I would like it to win something. In a world where the era of traditional sitcoms is slowly coming to an end, ending Abbott Elementary really pained me. Seth Rogen and Apple TV have put together something interesting by going to gather all the celebrities that they know. The Studio. Welcome to my channel. My name is Joseph and I am the film fanatic. The Studio is a 2025 comedy series where newly appointed head of Continental Studios Matt Remick and his executive team struggle to keep the passion of film alive by consistently juggling corporate demands and creative ambitions. As me myself have come to realize, you cannot have it both ways. As much as I enjoyed this show, it is just a painful reminder that apparently nobody has the time to write 24 episodes for one season of a show anymore. But I will not hold this show accountable for it because it is still a very good show. A lot of effort went into the production of this show, and you can easily tell this from the cinematography. It is meant to emulate the hustle and bustle of Hollywood lifestyle, so it is very fast-paced with a lot of witty dialogues, quips, and one-takes. And these things make following the story so much more easier. A lot of the jokes are situational and centered around banter, which will probably be a nightmare for anyone that doesn't know how to listen. But this allowed the writing to shine and allowed for more in-depth and distinct characterization. Seth Rogen is one of those lucky actors that have fully developed a career just by playing himself, and honestly it works because I haven't seen him in a role or film that I particularly didn't like. Honestly, the same can be said for Catherine Hahn. I related a lot with the Queen character. Even though I didn't like her, I respected her. I respect audacity. Each episode had a very interesting and different issue to tackle and or address, and as an aspiring member of the entertainment industry, it was very interesting to watch. If you love films or you love the film industry, you should definitely add this to your to-watch list. It should be there along with Hail Caesar, Knock by Chance, and The Fabelmans, and if you want a very lengthy TV show, 30 Rock. Don't say you don't get recommendations from this channel. The interesting approach to everything in each of the episodes made all of them stand out. And it carried the show whenever the comedy fell short, which was a lot. There were not a lot of funny kind of moments. What you will get is more of a it isn't entirely bad, but I would have just preferred more of the former. This is another place where the brilliance of the production comes into play because the guest stars will keep you distracted. Not only was my mind blown seeing Martin Scorsese play himself in the pilot, and his involvement was very funny and an effortless way of giving us stakes, but we also get to see a number of really big names play themselves in ways you would not have guessed. Some of the people that I was personally really glad to see were Olivia Wilde, Zac Efron, Zoe Kravitz, Anthony Starr, Ice Cube, Adam Scott, and Greta Lee. Oh yeah, and they said that Ted Sarandos was there, the co-CEO of Netflix. All these guys played themselves and it wasn't forced in any way. They were all well written into the stories of whatever episode they appeared in and easily just played exaggerated caricatures of themselves, which added a whole lot of substance to the show as a satire. And one thing about me, I love meta and self-referential jokes. I love when people are really chill about making fun of themselves. It just shows that you are a good sport. And Seth Rogen knows a lot of chill people. The most important thing that this show tackles is struggling to balance business and art. That is something I feel most creatives will enjoy most about this show. I also really loved when they addressed the kind of regard and reception people in the film industry receive in public spaces, because it is not always respect. If you watch this show and all the good things I mentioned don't satisfy you, hopefully the guest stars will. In conclusion, this is a well-deserved hit. I would have definitely loved to have laughed more, but I think that might be because of a cultural difference. Nevertheless, this is an entertaining, well-written and visually pleasing show with a satisfying satirical edge that also gives very interesting commentary on the filmmaking process. Thank you so much for watching this video to the very end. If you've seen the studio, please comment and let me know what you think. Do you think it's worthy of any of the Emmy nominations I got? Because personally, I want them to walk away with something. What about all the other nominees? I just know Severance must clear out, and please check out my review on Severance and The White Lotus. Comment anything else, especially Emmy nominees that you would like me to talk about. The studio is available on Apple TV. If you enjoyed this video or you enjoy what I do, please take a minute and drop a like because it means the world to me and it helps me grow this channel. Subscribe if you are new because I post film, TV and story related content every week. Share this video with your friends that enjoy this type of content and you will definitely see me soon.